there, friends. Thanks for checking in. We're going to do a comparison video today with the Walther PPS, which stands for Police Pistol Slim, versus the Smith & Wesson Shield. Both of these guns are very popular concealed carry choices, both very well made, very respected companies. If we look at the size, we can see in this shot they're very similar in size. If we were to take the PPS and put it on top of the Shield, you can see that it's almost identical. Let's look at it from this angle. Here we have a Phobos holster made for the PPS. Fits in there nice and tight. We take the exact same holster, put the Shield in there, and it fits in equally as well. But there are some key differences here. We're going to explore those today, so let's get right to it.
Shield. PPS.
Well, here are my groupings. This is the Shield. Here's the PPS, none of which is better than the other. Hit my head shot with the PPS and the two shots I took at the head with the Shield. So as far as accuracy goes, I cannot say one is more accurate than the other. Both felt comfortable and accurate. Let's start by looking at price. I go up and down gun brokers, see the Walther PPS goes anywhere between $450 and $480, on average $460. The Shield goes anywhere between $350 and $380, on average right around $360, $365. So we have a $100 difference here with the PPS being more expensive. Yes, the Smith & Wesson Shield gives a cardboard box, is where the Walther does give a plastic case. The Walther also has some additional features, but just out of the box, because both also give 2 magazines, we're going to say advantage Shield on the price. I mentioned that the Walther PPS does have some additional features, so let's take a look at those now. First, the grip is more ergonomical. It does have finger grooves in there, get a full grip on that. It does have interchangeable back straps, comes with 2, makes it a nice option. The magazine release is on the trigger guard, and I like that. I've become accustomed to that, so once you're out of ammo, you don't have to change the angle of the gun, just drop it. As such, is ambidextrous. Does have an accessory rail as well. The field strip is easier, in my opinion, on the PPS. Overall, it's just excellent. Now, the Shield has many similar amenities, just less options. Does it change the function of the gun? Not at all. But if we talk about just features alone, the accessory rail, the magazine release, the back straps, as far as features are concerned, you have to say advantage PPS. Both the Shield and the PPS come with 2 magazines. There's a 7-round in the Shield right now. Also comes with an 8-round magazine. The PPS has 3 different options for this comparison. Both are 7-round magazines. This one has an additional grip on the base plate. The Shield is actually is not a true single stack. It's a staggered stacked magazine. You can see the difference in the thickness, how much thicker that is. Does that make a difference? Not at all. The PPS is a true single stack. I don't think that makes a difference. Both feed very well. The rear serrations on the Shield is fish scaled. Gives a nice grip there. Not very deep grooves as where the PPS, the grooves are deeper, a little longer. I kind of like that. But not a big breaking point one way or another. Both 3-dot sights there. Now the PPS here, that is orange. That was added. So they would look very similar. The Shield does have an adjustable front, as where the PPS does not. Both have adjustable rear sights. The triggers on these guns are a little bit different. They both have similar poundages, where the Shield is 6.5 pounds, the PPS is 6.1 pounds. Would you notice that difference? Probably not. Both these guns are unloaded. I will drop the magazine and show you that the Shield, nice crisp break. Now, some people complain about the M&P model, say that the trigger is squishy, but when you put live ammo in there, I don't see it that way at all. It's a big difference when you actually shoot the gun. Reset, very short. Follow-up shots are nice. Double taps, no problem. Here we'll drop the magazine on the PPS. Does have that little notch in the trigger. I don't think that's a big deal either. It's become very, very common with many models. Here we have what was already mentioned, a 6.1 pound trigger. Reset right there I'm going to call it a draw. Both are very good triggers. Both work very well for double taps. Neither of these guns have a magazine disconnect, but there are some things worth mentioning. The Shield does have a thumb safety here. It's integrated in the frame, very unintrusive. Some of the newer models do not. That'll be an option for you. I don't find it any big deal. The PPS offers a safety where the back strap is removed and the gun will not fire if it is in that condition. I don't plan on removing the back strap, but some people may like that option. Also has a striker fire indicator there. As I pull the trigger, that orange button goes away. Tells you if the gun's been charged or not. Let's get these on the scale and compare the weights. Both these guns have full magazines of hollow points, 7 rounds each. Shield weighing in at 23 3/8 ounces. And the PPS weighing in at 24 1/2 ounce. As far as my shooting impressions are concerned, both of these guns are very good. I showed you at the range. They hold very tight groups for me. Both these guns are mine. I have quite a bit of trigger time through them. They're both very reliable. I tried various types of ammo. Never had any issues with either of them. If I had to choose one, even though there are price differences and feature differences, I add it all together. I wouldn't want to, but if I had to choose one, I'm taking the Walther PPS. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.